everybody. Welcome to Transit Live for June 24th. I'm your host tonight, Matt, and this is my awesome co-host,
Kevin. It is good to have you guys here tonight, and if you haven't already, share this link out with your friends. We want to reach as many people as possible. Share it out to as many people as you can.
That's right. If you got friends, get them, text it, the link to them, say, hey, check this out. This is our youth group. That's what we're doing tonight. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. So we want to see as many people watch this as possible because it's just going to be a great, great night. And tonight's a special night because a lot of our seniors are graduating tonight. So
yes.
Piedmont High School is graduating at 8 o'clock tonight. So we're looking forward to having them come in. And tonight they're going to be out there. Hopefully it's not raining on them.
I hope not.
We're excited. Hopefully they're going to have a really, really awesome night. And so we've got something fun planned for you tonight here on the live. So we're going to have some fun. Let me see if we can get something pulled up here for us. Yes. So we've played this game one time before, and we're going to play it again tonight because it went so well. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. Check this out. Masterpiece Theater. All right, this is where you get to run through your house, dress up as crazy and silly as you can. We're gonna show you an old painting, like 18th century painting.
Old. And make sure you nail the props. So what we want you to do is we want you to reenact this painting. We want to get the body posture down perfect. We want the props, whatever you can grab out of the closet, out of the kitchen, to look similar to what we're about to show you. That's what we want to see.
And at the very end of the night, we're going to choose two people. We're going to do our best to put it up on the screen so that you can see the winners. And we've got 2 gift cards tonight that we're going to give away. These are $15 gift cards to Cold Stone, people. Cold Stone, all right? So
I tell you, it's the season for ice cream now.
Man, you got that right.
It's starting to get hot.
It says it's a great day for ice cream on here.
And
I have to agree. It is a great day for ice cream. We should get some ice cream.
Actually, you know what? There are no prizes. How about we just...
These are our prizes.
These are our prizes.
These are our prizes, absolutely.
No, but really, we want you guys to text those in. If you have our numbers, text those pictures into us. By the end of the night, like Matt said, we will choose a winner, and we'll try to get it on screen.
So, all right, so we're looking forward to seeing who all is on here tonight. We got some really cool people on the chat, so put your name in there. Let us say hey to you. And so, without further ado, are you ready? Now listen, here's the catch. You got 2 minutes to run through your house and find the props and everything you need. And somebody's gonna have to take the picture. For middle school, your picture is gonna be on the left side of the screen. It says middle school on it. It's pretty simple. For high school, you're on the right side of the screen. It says high school. Pretty simple. So hopefully if you're high school, you remake the high school one. If you're middle school, you remake the
middle school on this side.
This is awesome. All right, so we got some of the smartest people out there in the world. So we're going to do it, and you're going to see at the very bottom a little 2-minute countdown timer, okay? 2-minute countdown timer. So me and Kevin are going to sit here and just make fun of these people and have some fun with the arting and give you some commentary. So you run around, and when the music starts, as soon as you see the picture, then you got to remake it, okay? In middle school, I will tell you there's 2 people in your picture, so you may have to either choose one, or if you have a brother or sister that want to participate, you can do it. But if you do win, you got to share the gift card, okay? That's only fair if somebody in there is shared. But it's $15, so you can share if you want to with that, okay? All right, so here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
All right, here we go. What we have? Oh, nice.
These are some lovely pictures.
Yes, so as you guys see, middle school on this side, and high school on that side.
This is lovely. All right, so let's start looking at some of these. For those of you that are not participating in this tonight, or can't for whatever reason, let's take a look at some of this. So the middle school people, this looks like it's about in the 1600s, 1700s maybe.
It looks like he's being delivered disappointing news.
It really is. So what do you think's on that card right there? What do you think he could be saying?
I don't know, but he's definitely not concerned about it, that's for sure. It's almost like his cup was on the counter, and this guy's like, hey, isn't that your cup that guy's drinking out of?
He's like,
oh,
it is my cup.
Tell him?
that is really great.
What do you think he's thinking?
I think they're really close, so he could have farted. Like that guy's like, oh, dude, that was so close right there. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know you were back there.
Sorry. And he's like, he's really embarrassed. He's looking like, oh, I'm sorry, and he's just like, oh, dude. I don't know. I like the cup idea better. I think the cup is like, dude, that's your cup.
That's your cup. And he's drinking out of it.
And drinking back in the 1600s is kind of hard. It's kind of hard with that. So, okay, so let's look at the high school. This is a lady. She is doing her quiet time. She's speaking hearing from the Lord, writing down notes, and she's speaking in the quiet time.
Is that what you gather out of this?
Yes, that's what I got out of that. What did you get out of it?
I don't know. She's just like, looks like she's trying to draw inspiration for something, but there's already words on the page. So you might, I don't know what she's writing there. If she's drawing, tracing, maybe she's working on her calligraphy skills.
That's true. That's
maybe
true.
Maybe that's what she's doing.
True. It's pretty special. All right, guys, you got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So first person to send it in to us, and my number is 704. Not the first person, but whoever does the best job on this. So be sending us in your pictures so that we can see it.
If you have my number, send it to me. I'm not going to broadcast it.
Yes. Most of you guys have my number, so we're gonna put it out there. So
I'd like to see you try to.
oh my goodness,
left
we're
or
getting
right
some
with a
good
note?
ones in.
Oh, I need a note.
Wow, this is hilarious. Y'all keep coming in.
With like a little pinky ring, and I look off the side.
Do you need me to come around? You want me to be the guy beside of
No,
you?
you got to do yours. You gotta
you do
yours.
me? Okay,
Yeah.
here we go.
And you guys got the idea right there. All right, we'll be looking forward to seeing what pictures we have. No, this way. You're looking this way. There you go. That's great. It's great right there. All right, time's up,
Okay,
guys.
there we
Get
go.
those pictures submitted to us so we can pick a winner.
That's right. So we're going to pick the winner at the end of the night. And we'll try to put them up on the screen so that you will officially be on Transit Live. All right. So very cool. So we can't wait to see your recreations and how you're doing. Some of these are looking pretty good coming in. So we got some good options to choose from.
Yes.
So keep coming in. We want to see all of them because they're just hilarious with that. So, okay. So here's the next thing we're going to do. Our next little section of this is going to be what we call Restaurant Emoji Edition. All right, so we've not been able to go out and eat in restaurants until lately, and some restaurants aren't even still open yet.
Yeah.
So we're going to play some games with emojis and see what it is like if our people are smart enough to put an emoji and to pick the restaurant. Okay.
Is there any particular restaurant that you just were wanting to go to as soon as this thing clears up?
I don't really know. I haven't even thought about that. Like, yeah.
I've been scarred by the blender edition we did.
That's rough.
Fast food is just.
Yeah, not very good. We got a pizza. We got a place in Albemarle. It's really good. It's an Italian place.
Yeah?
It is fantastic. Like it blows Olive Garden off the chart. It is fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll have
So
to
we've
share
had a
that
couple
with
of
me.
to-go places from there, but we've not been able to sit down and eat
Yeah.
yet. So, all right. So
Try
you
that
ready?
out. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's
see
let's
it.
do a test run here and see what we got. So everybody out here can see what we're gonna do. Okay. So here we go. This is the very first one.
What is this, Matt?
That's a burger.
And that's a king.
So
What do you
that
guys
would
think
be-
this is?
Burger King.
That's
Yes.
exactly right.
We are so smart.
So that's how this game rolls,
Okay,
guys.
so that's how it rolls. So what we're going to do is the first person to text us in the answer on my phone will win that particular round, okay? And then the next time we're going to do it on the chat, okay? So we're going to go back and forth and see who can be the very first one in. All right, so you ready? That was pretty simple. Burger King, duh.
So round one, send a text to his phone. Round two, we're going to go on the chat.
All right, so here we go. Round one. First one to send to my phone is this one. It's that one. It's an
It is
emoji
that
with these two things together.
Fire them off fast.
It
Let us
can't
know
be
what it
too
is.
hard. All right, first one to send it in is going to win this round. Woo, it's coming in pretty hot. Pretty hot. Oh, whoa, I can't keep up. Wow, bad idea. Bad idea. Okay, oh goodness. All right,
We got a winner?
well,
Are they getting it wrong?
Reagan Purvis is
Reagan
the first
Purvis,
one.
congratulations.
And she
Good
said
job.
it was Red Lobster. So
Red
let's see if she's
Lobster.
correct. Red Lobster. Yeah, absolutely.
Red Lobster.
Do you like going to eat at Red Lobster?
I honestly have never eaten there before.
You know,
I've
I'm
heard
not
a
a
lot
f-
about
The cheddar biscuits,
cheddar
whatever they
biscuits.
got, they were phenomenal, but that's like the only thing I really want to
That's
eat
it?
there. I'm not.
Yeah.
I grew up at the beach, so eating seafood is like hard for me when it's not at the beach, fresh. Like, yeah.
That's the main time I eat seafood is at the beach.
you know, I used to have people that would literally they owned a shrimping business in the area, and they would literally pack shrimp the day they caught it, come knock on my door and give it to me that night, and you would eat it, dude. It was phenomenal.
spoiled.
Yes, absolutely, I did.
That's awesome.
Okay, so moving on. So the next one's in the chat. The first one
In the chat.
to say in the chat is going to win this one. Okay.
Trevor said that is a shrimp. You are correct. That is a shrimp.
That
But
is a
we
shrimp,
Still
but
named the restaurant
yeah,
correctly.
still, everybody still got it right. So, thank you for playing on that. Here we go. Here's the next one.
All right, here we
super
go.
simple. But
In the
you
chat, everybody.
first one in the chat. Let's see who can do it. You got this. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Aiden coming in fast with Taco Bell was his guess.
Man, we got a lot of Taco Bells coming in.
There
Somebody,
you go.
Aaron Fisher said, I can't text and watch. That's awesome. Multitasking is hard.
Oh, because it's on the same device, probably.
Oh, maybe so.
Yeah.
Maybe so. Okay. So correct answer is Taco Bell.
Aiden,
So,
you got that one
great
right.
job. Great job.
Quick hands in the
Okay.
chat section.
So here we go. Let's get a little more difficult now. All right. Let's get a little more difficult. We'll still do the chat on this. Let's keep it on the chat for right now.
Keep it on the chat on this one, guys.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get this one right. You got to think through this one a little bit.
Woo.
I actually had to think through this one harder than most all the other ones because I was like, it don't make sense.
I had to literally say what each item was, and then
Yeah.
it clicks. You're like, oh, wait.
Yep. All right. So first one on the chat is going to get it.
There it is.
Trevor, Outback Steakhouse. All right. You got that.
He's out sleeping. He's out, and then it's a backpack out back.
And steak and a house. Yep. Pretty good.
Trevor's a clever one.
He is pretty good.
Yeah,
He's
you
pretty
got that.
Trevor. All right. So next one, let's go on the phone. Let's do one on the phone this time.
Text
So text
it
it
to
to
Matt.
my number. And then my number's in the chat in case you need it. All right. So here we go. Next one. You got to think a little bit about this one.
Ooh.
It's not too hard, though, when you start realizing what it is. As long as you know what that emoji is. If you don't know what the emoji is, then it's going to be kind of hard with that. So,
Don't worry about the words on the emoji. It doesn't help.
all right. First one to respond, Brooke Logan.
Brooke, congratulations. Good
She
job.
said it was Panda Express. Let's see if she's
Panda
right.
Express. There it is.
She is right. Way to go, Brooke.
Panda Express.
Way to go. You got it. You got the word panda plus the expressway, so it's
Panda Express.
Express. There we go.
There it is.
There we go. All right, let's move on just a little bit more. Oh, oops.
Oh, wait.
Don't see that. Okay, we'll go back. We won't do that one then. All right, so this one is a different one. That was Cheesecake Factory because I just gave you the answer. Way to go. I'm such a smart guy.
All right,
right.
so you want to hit this one in the chat or on
Yeah,
the
we
phone?
can do this one in the chat.
In the chat, guys.
In the chat. First one,
Oh.
Aaron Fisher. Got Dairy Queen. All right, good job. And these guys are smarter than I thought they were, man. They're getting them really, really fast.
Aaron, good job.
All right, we got one more, and this may be the hardest one. Actually, me and Justin had to sit down and it took us a couple minutes to figure it out because it's a little tricky. And Justin did figure it out. Wherever he is, he's in here right somewhere. He did figure it out. All right, here we go.
Don't.
I'm killing
Maybe
it.
they didn't see it.
Maybe they didn't see that.
Is this going to the phone?
Yeah, let's go to the phone.
Oh, wait. Aaron was not the official winner. Graham was.
Oh,
Because Graham
Graham.
is using Aaron's
Gotcha.
account.
Okay, sorry, Graham. My bad, buddy. All right, here we go. Reagan Purvis just texted Chipotle. Chipotle.
How
All right,
did
get
you
it.
guys get that?
Dude, I wish y'all could see my phone. Like, it is like a constant vibration. It's like, it is awesome. It's awesome. All right, and then the last
Put it on
one.
shoulders.
We'll do the last one. Here we go. Do this one in the chat. Let's see who
Here we
can get this in
go.
the chat.
Who's got this one in the
It's
chat?
pretty simple here. Not hard. You should be able to get this. Dum, 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 dum.
There you go. Who's Izar?
Izar.
Ezer?
Lizar.
State your name.
Yes,
Lizard,
please.
Lizar, Izar.
Who is that? Who are you? Reese Cochran.
That's
Reese got it. That's
I
awesome. That is super cool.
Dude, we were doing our chat the other week, and he's got the sweetest gaming chair.
He does.
I was like, wow.
Dude's got it going on, man. I like that.
Got
I like
the
that.
office set up.
That is really, really, really cool. So,
Congratulations, Reese.
okay, really cool. All right, so we got some fun that's going to be coming our way the rest of the night. So with this, we've got to get a video up here that may be loaded. So I'm not sure if it got loaded in here or not. So we are going to try to do this. So we're going to go ahead and get ready for our teaching session really quickly with this. So guys, make sure you did get your things sent in to us. We're going to do a little change on the quick here. It's going to be okay. So make sure you got them sent into my phone. We're going to look at them in the next couple minutes. We're going to put them on the screen at the very end of the night. So we're going to do that. So here we go. We're going to get ready. Justin's going to come and teach us in just 1 minute, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. a super fun segment for you coming up right here. Maybe you've heard of the game called Family Feud. It's on TV. It's been on TV for, well, we don't know how long it's been on TV. But it's still on TV. And so we're going to play a game tonight with our church staff. So we got some of our awesome church staff here, and they're going to be having some fun. So we're going to play 3 rounds of this. And we're going to see who actually does the best job and who knows the more random trivia questions, okay? So we're going to start with 3 different rounds, 3 totally different topics. So we got some of our guys. You guys ready? Yeah! All right, so we're going to jump right in and we're going to play this game called Family Feud. So, all right, here you go. Who's first up? All right, we got Joel, we got Russell. All right, here we go. So your very first question. Survey says at home. We asked 100 people this question, and the top 5 answers are now on the board. Are you ready? Name something you hang up in your house. A coat. A coat. All right, clothes. 24. So we see here, Dr. Joel Stevens is one of those people that hangs his coats up in his house.
My wife tells me.
Your wife tells you to. All right, very good. You're a smart man. That's why you're a doctor. That's a smart man. All right. So, do you choose to play or do you choose to pass? Come on. You got faith in your team?
Absolutely.
Okay, you got faith in your team. All right. Reagan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, don't mess this up, Reagan. You got 1 shot to be on national television here.
Okay.
You got this right.
Got it.
Okay. Name something you hang up in your house.
Keys.
Keys.
Good answer.
You hang keys up in your house?
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that. I would stop losing my keys all the time. So.
This time.
All right. Come on, Keys. Keys is a good answer. Let's see if Keys is on the top 5. What happened to X? It's okay though. You still got 2 more. So you let your team down, but you can make it up later. Don't worry. All right. Hayden, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
I like the shirt, man. It's Panthers, Hawaiian theme, bright. Man, this is nice. I need to get one.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Name something you hang up in your house.
A picture.
A picture. You have pictures hanging up in your house?
Absolutely.
Does everybody have pictures hanging up in their house? Good answer. We'll see. What is it? Number 1 answer. Wow. All right. Justin the intern. Justin, you got this, man. You've only got 1 strike, so it's not like you're everything on your shoulders. Just most of it. Just most of it? Just most of it. All right, name something you hang up in your house.
6 time on it?
Yes. Curtains. Curtains. Hey, the 70s call want their curtains back. Just kidding. Just kidding. I have curtains up. No offense out there to anybody. All right, so you got 2 strikes. Back to Mr. Joel Stevens. You got answers 3, 4, and 5. And if you don't get it right, they got a chance to steal.
Okay. How about a clock? Oh yeah. Good answer.
Clock. Clock. You don't have the clock in your hand or. Yeah, it's not wrong. But
Still
sometimes it's
clock.
nice to have it on the clock. All right, let's see. Is it up there? Is it in the top 5? That's a great answer, I gotta say. All right, so do you guys think you got an answer?
Yes.
What is your answer? This is a steal. All the points are gonna go your way. What do you think it is?
TV.
A TV. TV. All the points go over here. Let's see what it was answered. All right, so here we go. Number 3. Mirror. Everybody needs a mirror to look at yourself. Number 4. Plants. Who hangs plants up in their house? Okay, never mind. I did not come up with these questions. All right, and number 5. Light. All lights. All right, so there we go. There we go. Let's go to question number 2. So give me a number. Somebody else come on up. Who's the next people? All right, so now we are going to the beach. All questions about this are going to be related to the beach. Are you ready?
Ready? Sure.
Reagan versus Maddie. Okay. Game face on. Are you ready?
Yes.
Tell me the worst part about going to the beach. Matt.
Sunburn.
Sunburn. Wait, did you get sunburn?
Excuse me. Yes, I'm going to say sunburn.
Okay, sunburns. Okay, great answer. 19 people said that. But Reagan, there is one more answer that is higher than that. What do you think it is?
Sand in your hair.
Sand in your hair. Is that going to be number one? It is. Wow. Okay, so are you going to play or are you going to pass?
Gonna play.
You're going to play. You think you just redeemed yourself from the earlier stuff. That's really good. All right, so we're going to play. So here we go. Hayden, what do you think the worst part about going to the beach is?
I mean, this isn't my answer, but I think a lot of people wouldn't like all the kids.
All the kids.
Yeah, loud kids.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. All right, here we go. Should that be one of the answers? Crowd. There we go. Man, they're guys. They're doing pretty good. Just saying. But they have Justin, so let's see what's going on. Justin. Do you think you can do this?
I think I got this.
You got an answer this time.
The seagulls.
The seagulls.
Good answer.
Do you not like seagulls?
No, not at all.
You don't like seagulls?
No expecting it.
They're always what? They're trying to get some. All right, answer isn't seagulls. Oh, I'm so sorry. But at least you got an answer this time. You're approved. All right, Dr. Joel Stevens. What do you got? Worst part about going to the beach?
The heat.
The heat. What if you go in the wintertime?
It's still the heat.
Still the heat. All right, heat. Is that on the board?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Reagan, all the way back to you. You got two answers you need this time. Tell me the worst part about going to the beach.
Jellyfish.
Jellyfish. Jellyfish. Is that one of the answers?
Oh.
I
Oh.
like a good answer.
That was a great answer, though. I would have probably even said that. All right, Hayden. Worst part about going to the beach?
Everybody hates the beach traffic.
The beach traffic.
Beach traffic.
Good. It's good.
Traffic. All right, is that one of the answers? Parking. All right, Justin, it's back to you again. Can you do this?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, tell me one of the worst parts about going to the beach.
The salt water.
The salt water.
Really?
Really? You're one of those. Okay. So you like the clean water versus the salt water?
The salt water, it gets in your mouth and your hair gets all stiff, you know what I mean? That?
No, I don't.
You don't have a lot up there, so.
All right. It really affects your poop too. You know, salt water can really affect.
I didn't know that.
Especially for babies. If you got little kids and you go to the inmate dad.
See, you're agreeing with me right now.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Is it one of the answers? Number 6 or 7? Oh, it is not. All right, guys. You got 2 chances. Well, 2 options here. Number 6, number 7.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what is your official answer?
Sharks.
Sharks.
And shark sharks.
Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
No.
But you get some. We gotta give them a point for singing Baby Shark. Okay, we'll give them 3 points for singing Baby Shark. That was it. All right, so do y'all get to chance to try to skip? No, you don't. All right, so what is number 6? Look at that. Not everybody likes this. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get weird. All right. Number 6, 7. Packing.
I like that.
Don't like that. All right, here we go. Last round. All right? Here we go. Who's up?
All right.
Oh, there's no shaking of the hands. I'm loving it. This is like a cage match. Okay, we'll try this. A little too excited for that. All right, here we go. We're getting there. From the Bible is our topic for this last session. Name a famous miracle of Jesus.
Healing the blind.
Healing the blind. Healing the blind, is that one of our answers? Even though that was a miracle of Jesus, it was not in the top 6 of these random 100 randos that we decided to answer. All right. Hayden.
Water into wine.
Water into wine. Ah, yeah. Y'all ready to play?
Yeah, we'll play.
We're gonna play. You got this. All right, Justin, you're in Bible school. You're in Fruitlands. You should be able to answer at least one of these.
I don't know. Okay, that's right. Feeding the 5,000.
Feeding the 5,000. There it is. You did good. We're proud of you. Oh yeah, social distancing. You're good. All right, Dr. Joel Stevens. I think you can get an answer here.
All right. Aquaman's got nothing on Jesus because Jesus can walk on water.
Walk on water! Number 1 answer, Reagan. Name us a famous miracle of Jesus. Salvation. Is that one of the answers? However, salvation is great. Salvation is a great thing. That's a great answer. Great answer. Hayden, back to you, buddy. A famous miracle.
We have raising up Lazarus from the dead.
Yeah.
Raising up Lazarus from the dead. Is that one of the answers? It is. All right, so there's 2 answers. Number 4, number 6 left. Justin,
All right.
you got this.
We said healing the blind. Did we say healing the lame?
Sorry, I was waiting for the suspense. That was really cool. Like, oh, is it? Okay. 2 strikes, guys. Y'all got a chance to get ready. You may be able to steal this one. Dr. Stevens, name a famous miracle of Jesus.
I'm going to say healing the lepers.
Healing the lepers. That's a great answer. Is it one of the top 4 or 6? Good job, guys. We've got a chance here. Actually, y'all already won, but we're just going to keep playing. Okay. This is going to be double round, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. Ready? What is your answer, Mr. Dooley?
Resurrection.
Resurrection. There it is. There it is. So, okay. So what was the number 6? Oh, that one. That one in Calm the Storm. Right. So, all right. Well, thanks, guys. This has been great. Thank you to our lovely contestants. Y'all did a great job. Didn't get anything wrong except for Justin. He didn't answer one, but that's okay. We'll let him go on that. So, all right, guys. Well, give us a chance. We got to get the stage set back up. And hey, you know what? Joel has to go across the street and teach discipleship, the adult discipleship. So, Joel, you better get going. We're going to get things set back up. Y'all have a good time. We'll see you back here in just a minute. Ba-dum-bum.
Dude, that was awesome. Look at your
love
hosting
that.
chops.
Yeah. Except I did mess up. I don't know if anybody caught it. The very first question, Joel answered the question. Got it number 2. I failed to give Russell the opportunity to answer number 1. So it's okay. I'm not Steve Harvey. He's awesome
It's
at
your
that.
first go at it, you know?
Yeah, so sorry
if
guys.
you would have had the stash, you would have. I think you would have been there, man. You would have.
It would have.
Yeah.
So next time I got to have the mustache to go with
That's
it.
it,
All right,
man.
we'll do it.
That's
I'm going to start
key.
working on that.
Yeah.
See if I can grow something
I
out.
love how the baby shark got shaver shamed.
And we did get
No.
shaver shamed. It was like, no. I'm like, yes, okay.
So sorry.
That was awesome. That was
a
awesome.
pretty good game.
And that was not planned when we did Baby Shark. That was just like everybody broke out into a rendition of Baby Shark. So
And everybody's cringing like, oh.
I know they're like, oh,
again.
not again,
Don't
not
bring it
again.
back.
So that was fun. So thank you to all our staff for hanging out with us and playing. That was really fun. So we may have to bring that one back and do it again sometime later. So. All right, so we're done. Justin's going to come up here in just a moment. Don't go anywhere because Justin's got a really awesome word for you tonight. He's going to be finishing up our Joseph series on what not to do when you don't know what to do. Or what to do when you don't know what to do. That can get really quick if you don't say it too fast. So don't go anywhere. Justin's going to be here in about 2 minutes, and he's going to start with us. So here we go.
So, when you don't know how to do something, how to fix something, or how something works, what do? Ask a teacher? Ask your parents? Ask your friends? Ask someone you really know and trust? No! You go to the internet and ask some randos. But I'm not talking about creeps here, I hope. No, I mean the people of the internet! You know, those people who make how-to videos. Because chances are, if you're trying to figure out something, someone on the internet has already figured it out for you. Things like, how do I unsend a text? No. How do I do a winged eyeliner? How do I get rid of the zit by Friday night? How do I get out of gym class? How do I screen cap Snapchat without getting caught? They'll never know. But then there are things in life that don't have an easy fix, that don't have a simple solution, that don't have a how-to video. Things like what to do when you have problems with family, or when it seems like you have no control in your life, or what to do when someone has done something to you. I mean, clearly, they gotta go. The truth is, there's a lot of life that doesn't have a solution you can just find online. So how do you know what to do when you don't know what to do?
Are we on? Oh, we are? Okay, cool. Well, hey guys, we're gonna have some, oh, there we go. We got it pulled up. All right. So how's everyone doing? I'm Justin, the intern. If you want to be fancy with it, you could call me the youth ministry assistant. So I'm pretty sure I just found out how bad I am at Family Feud. I answered 1 out of my 4 or 5 questions right, and I got the other ones wrong. So basically, I'm pretty sure my team's back. They're really sore. They might need some kind of massage or something because they carried me hardcore. So speaking about the Family Feud, this week when I was preparing for our lesson tonight, I was thinking about the word feud, and I don't know if it's the right word for Family Feud because I was just thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to look up what does feud mean, and we have a definition that we can pull up here. Feud means a prolonged and bitter quarrel or dispute. And when I think about feud, I think about the Hatfield and the McCoys and just this family battles between each other. Or maybe some of you guys have heard of Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. I think of those two families. That's what I think about feud, just this bitter payback and against payback against payback. And we're going to come back to this later in our lesson. But Matt's been doing this series about what to do when you don't know what to do. And we've been looking at Joseph's life. So I'm going to recap Joseph's life up to this point where we're at in our story, and then we're going to read our passage, and we're going to dive straight in. So Joseph, at this point in his life, at the very beginning, he was kind of prideful, and he had this gift of interpreting dreams, and he boasted about it to his brothers. And then they hated him for it, and they took him and they threw him in a well, took off his really fancy coat, ripped it into pieces, poured blood on it, and brought it back to his father and was like, hey, Joseph died. And then they took Joseph and they were going to kill him, but instead of killing him, they're like, you know what? We could get a little money out of this. So they sold Joseph to some slave traders. They sold him to Egypt. And Joseph became a slave in Egypt because of his brothers. And he took this point in Egypt, and he started working for a house, and he started growing in his ranks, and he was very prominent and very high in his ranks in Egypt. And then his master's wife wanted to do things with him that he said no to. He didn't want to do. But because of that, she got mad and then wrongly accused him of something, and he was thrown into jail. So he was a slave, and then he was cast into jail. And while he was in jail, he helped some of the inmates in there, and he said, because I've helped you, please don't forget me when you get out. And they forgot. So now he's been a slave, he's cast into jail, and he's been forgotten. You see, Joseph has had a really rough life. And to put this in perspective, Joseph was 17 when his brothers sold him into slavery. Now, 22 years later, I'm going to read you when Joseph meets up with his brothers again. He is 39 years old. He has been a slave for 20 years. And now he's just finally meeting up with his brothers. So we're going to be in Genesis 45, verses 1 through 8. It's going to be up on the screen if you don't have your Bibles. I'm going to read from mine. Okay, so starting in verse 1, it says, this Joseph is talking to his brothers. A great famine has come across all of the land, and his family no longer has any food, and they have to come to Egypt. And Joseph is over food distribution, crazy enough. So his brothers come up to Joseph, and we're going to see what Joseph does. Then Joseph could not control himself anymore before all those who stood by him. He cried, "Make everyone go out from me." So no one stayed with him when Joseph made himself known to his brothers. And he wept aloud so that the Egyptians heard it, and the whole household of Pharaoh heard it. And Joseph said to his brothers, "I am Joseph. Is my father still alive?" But his brothers could not answer him, for they were dismayed at his presence. So Joseph said to his brothers, "Come near to me, please." And they came near. And he said, "I am your brother, Joseph, whom you sold into Egypt. And now do not be distressed or angry with yourselves because you have sold me here. For God sent me before you to preserve life. For the famine has been in these land for 2 years, and there are yet 5 more in which there will be neither plowing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve for you a remnant on earth, to keep you alive for many survivors." And listen to this. This is the biggest part of this verse. "So it was not you who sent me here, but God. He has made me a father to Pharaoh, and lord of all his house, and ruler of all the land of Egypt." Let's pray. God, thank you for giving us this opportunity to hear from your word tonight. I pray that you speak through me, and that we can take a lesson about peace and pursuing peace and not pursuing payback, and we can learn from the story of Joseph. I pray that you use this lesson and help us apply it to our lives, and just let us change for you. In your holy name, amen. Okay, so my roommate and I go to a Bible college, by the way. And so that means everyone there, literally everyone, all 100 of us, I know, big college, we all go there for the same reason. We all want to work in the church later as a career. Some of us want to be like Pastor Matt. Some of us want to be like Pastor Lee, Pastor Greg. We want to work all over, you worship leaders. And so that being said, we're all really strong Christians in our faith. And when we say that, there comes a level of trust in each other. And my roommate and I really made a big mistake our first 2 weeks into our career at Fruitland. We figured, well, Fruitland it's kind of out there in the middle of nowhere. No one's really around. No one's going to break in. The doors are locked. And, everyone here is going to be pastors at some point. So I don't see any point or reason in leaving our doors locked. And if we would never lock our doors. I still don't think there was a time when I locked my door. But we would even leave it open. Like, we'd just walk out of the room, throw the door open, and just go down the hall. So about 2 weeks into Fruitland, my roommate and I we decided to go to this optional chapel service. And we were like, okay, everyone else is going. It's no big deal. We can just leave our door open. It's not going to, everyone's going to be going to church, right? And so we leave our door open, go to the service, and about an hour later, we're walking down the hallway to our room, and we notice the door's closed. And hey, that's no reason for concern. Someone was like, wow, these 2 dummies left their door open, and I closed it for them. Then we opened our door, and what came before us astounded. It was amazing. We almost had to blink because there was such a blinding amount of white in our room. I'm pretty sure if this had happened during the whole Corona thing, then whoever did this to us could have made some bank, because I think they might have bought like an entire 48 pack of rolls of toilet paper and just completely covered everything in our room. We had no idea what to do. We were amazed, and we were in awe of this beauty of this toilet paper prank, and we were also angry because someone toilet papered our room. So this was the start of something that became known as the Great Prank War. And as you can see, we could have chosen that moment. We chose in that moment one of two options. We could have gone to the people who did it, said, "Hey man, that wasn't cool. Like, you probably shouldn't have done that. It's all right. It's all in good fun. We forgive you." Or we could have gone for something called payback. And I think we went for something called payback. On the screen, you can see, this is me down here. I'm a really light sleeper, so I don't really know how they did this, but they saran wrapped me to my bed. And this is my roommate right here. And these are some of the accomplices in the whole ordeal. So at first, they were like good-hearted pranks, little things like, saran wrapping a friend to the bed, or throwing toilet paper in a room. For example, I'll get into that later. But they started getting more intense and like more and more intense, and the payback started becoming less fun and more about, I got to get them back. Like they got me good. I'm going to get them back harder. I'm going to make it worse for them. And so I'll give you a little run of like what happened. So they toilet papered a room. We went in their room, stole their couch, and hid it in the storage room for a couple of weeks. They retaliated by putting sardines in our AC unit and a thing of rotten milk under our bed. So we were like, okay. We put the rotten milk outside in the hot sun. This was summer, by the way. And we left it there for 8 weeks. And then decided, I think it's a good time. It's fermented enough. So we put it back under their dresser. And then we took some fart spray, emptied it into one of those plug-in Febreze air fresheners, and just put it in their wall. And then they started it got crazier and crazier. Some people ended up getting their hair dyed pink. Some people got blue cheese instead of shampoo when they went to take a shower. And eventually, we noticed that we weren't having fun anymore. It was starting to hurt our feelings when these things were happening. They were painful. When I was going through my lesson, I thought about the word feud, family feud. Like we played that, but we were actually in a feud. It was a bitter and prolonged dispute that we were having with each other, and it wasn't fun anymore. And I want to compare my example with Joseph's example tonight. So we have our theme. The one thing I want you to take home is that pursue peace, not payback. Because Joseph was a man that pursued peace, but we were not. We were not at school. And paybacks, they feel good at first, but they provide immediate satisfaction, I suppose you could say. Paybacks, they're fun. They're fun and they're good at first. But instead of being, you feel like, oh, I just got him, I'm good, and you get really excited about it. But then it doesn't last. And part of that reason that it doesn't last is because it doesn't fix the initial problem. So if someone hurts you, someone offends you, you realize the best way to get back at them is by hurting and offending them. You think about that as a payback. And if you try to pay back someone, you're not fixing your problem. You're just kind of bringing them down and giving them problems too. And that's what we were doing with our pranks. We were like, well, we're not fixing our room that's toilet papered. We're just going to make their room equally as disgusting by taking their couch, if that makes sense. And we felt like paybacks, you feel justified. You feel like you're justified in doing a payback. We're like, hey, they took our toilet paper. We're totally okay just to take their couch. However, let's look at Joseph. Let's look at some of his examples. I feel like Joseph was one of the most justified person in his time to have paybacked his brothers. Joseph was hated by his brothers. Because of his brothers, he was quote unquote killed to his father. They took him and they sold him. He was sold into slavery by his brothers. He was imprisoned because he was a slave, because his brothers sold him, and he was forgotten in jail. You see, Joseph could have looked at all these things. He could have said, I've been hated. I was killed. I was killed off to my family. I was sold. I was imprisoned, and I was forgotten, and it's all my brother's fault, and I'm going to pay them back. But he didn't. Instead, we saw in verse 8, I read verse 8 and said it was the most important thing. Instead, Joseph didn't blame his brothers. Instead of blaming his brothers, he said, it was not you who sent me here, but God. Joseph he had perfect opportunity. There's a huge famine in the land. No one has food, and they're desperately coming to Joseph saying, we need food, we're starving. Joseph had the perfect opportunity. He said, well, you should have thought about that before you sold me into slavery. You should have thought about that before you pretended I was dead. But instead, he said, God sent me here so I could provide for you. It's not your fault. Don't be angry. Don't be distressed. He pursued peace in that moment. You see, we all have that option in a moment when we're hurt. We can either pursue peace or we can rather go for a payback. So let's see, what about us? What about us? And so we have that option as well, not just Joseph. You see, God, he is one of the most justified persons in everything that he does. He is perfect. He is holy. And we are not. We all have this thing called sin in our lives. And sin is just when anything against God, anything that is not godly, it's unholy. It's like the reverse, like the antithesis, which is a big word, of God. It's just being against God. And we all have that in our lives. We've all lied before, probably. We've all done something wrong. And because of that, God is completely justified with wiping us all out. He's justified in just saying, well, he's sinned. He's wronged me. And I'll just kick him off this earth. I'll just take him out. But he hasn't done that. We're starving spiritually because of this sin in our lives. But God sent someone called living bread. He sent his son Jesus so that if we believe in him and trust in him, that we can be saved, just like Joseph saved his brothers when they were in a time of need. So as we go throughout this week, I want you to think about pursuing peace instead of payback the next time someone offends you. If someone hurts you, instead of immediately going and thinking about what you could do to hurt them back, I want you to think about what would happen if I tried to reconcile with them first. If I tried to say, hey, that hurt, and I really, I'm sorry, like, if I made you do that to me on purpose, and I wish you would stop doing these things, and try to talk it out with them first, instead of immediately pursuing payback. Let's pray, and then I'll pass it over to Matt. Dear Lord, thank you for this time, and when we are able to just learn about pursuing peace instead of payback. And I pray that in each of our lives we are able to take this lesson, and we can pursue you through everything and pursue peace, because you are a God of peace. You are not a God of revenge. You are a God of grace and mercy. God, help us just flow through you and glorify you through all that we do. And I pray this in your holy name. Amen.
How this TikTok only get 30 views? I thought it was a banger. Yeah, he stole my charging cable. Dang, dude! So I guess my girlfriend can't text me back because her Face ID doesn't work with a mask on. What? Just take it down, dude. Of course I want pizza. Yeah, but if it's Domino's, I don't want any part of it. Domino's is trash. If it's Domino's, I send it back. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do online classes today. My hand gets too tired holding up the phone. Did Kyle just say he didn't bring the Takis? Yeah, dude, I'm freaking exhausted. I only got to sleep until noon today. Dude, honestly, I didn't even sleep that good last night. My neck is messed up, dude. 1 pillow is too low and 2 pillows is too high. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, it hurts. Dude, why does Warzone take 3 hours to download? Yeah, I don't get why I can't have hot water in the shower for over an hour. Dude, if we have pizza at youth group again, I ain't coming. Yeah, I bet you would. Yeah, forget you. All right, I love you, Grandma. Yeah, if my phone battery drops below 20%, I will not apologize for what happens next. Why am I in a bad mood? I don't know. Maybe it's the cold butter I spread on my toast this morning made it rip. I can't even go in my own room right now because the maid's cleaning. Gosh! She's a sweetheart, though. You gotta be kidding me. Yo, Mom! The Wi-Fi's down again! No, I'm not raising my voice. You're just far away. No, I'm sorry. Stupid. No, I didn't mean it. No, I thought there was a spider. Yes, I promise. Dude, only 300 likes? Dang. Dang, dude. I just got a splinter from an avocado stone. Yo, if the Wi-Fi lags one more time, I'm gonna take a cheese grater to someone's ankle. Yo, this paper cut on my phone is killing my Fortnite game. What? Yo, Luke called me a simp? Dude, that's not true. I respect women. No, dude, I hate driving with him. He doesn't have Spotify Premium. And if I hear an ad one more time, dude, I'm gonna lose it, dude. Yeah, I just peeled a pomegranate. I totally think I just pulled my shoulder. Kyle, shut up, dude. Yes, you can pull a shoulder from peeling a pomegranate. I just did it. Nah, dude. I just lost a 700-day streak with Kyle. So no, I don't want to go to Granny's birthday party.
Want a break from the ads?
Dude.
Come on, dude. That's so great.
I love those guys. Great word, Justin. I appreciate you bringing that tonight.
Justin, man, that's what we all need to pursue peace instead of payback. You know, man, your first thing is like, boom, I'm coming right back to get you back because, hey, you do that to me, I'm going to do that to you. So,
especially if you're quick-witted and it comes to mind really quick, you're like, ooh, but you got to take a second and think about it.
That is for sure. So thanks, Justin, man. He gave us a great word tonight. So, all right, it is now officially time to give out the Masterpiece Theater gift cards to Cold Stone. Congratulations, Kevin. You won.
Oh, thanks. I did.
Congratulations,
well.
Matt. I won. No, I'm kidding. We won't do that. All right. So, great job, guys, for y'all that participated. It was a hard decision.
We had a lot of submissions.
A lot of great submissions.
There were some very creative resources used.
They really did. So we tried to get these on the screen. We hope this works. I hope it'll look good. We'll see. So the middle school winner is going to be, there we go, the Doolins. Holden Doolin and Russell Doolin. So did a good job. They got the towels on the head.
I mean, look at the TV. The TV's in the background.
That's right. You've got the TV in the background.
They still had 21 seconds left when they did this.
That's pretty. And he even wrote something down. So
he did.
That's pretty.
I wonder who did the towels on Russell because
I don't think Russell probably did that on his head. And
I don't know.
Maybe he puts wraps the towel on his head.
Maybe you think he does that?
We'll have to find out. Like Russell, we're coming at you, man. We want to know if you wrapped the towel or if Lori helped you with that. I'm gonna guess Lori probably helped with that.
Who knows?
You think? I don't know. We're gonna find out. The world wants to know.
This is the middle school winner. Congratulations.
Yes. So Russell, we'll give this to you tomorrow, and you can give it to Holden. Well, you're in there, so Holden, you got to give something to your dad, all right? You don't get to hold on to all of this because your dad helped you win that one, okay? So good teamwork. So high school, here we go. Are you ready for
the high school?
The high school? Dun, dun, dun.
Oh,
there we go.
Look at that.
That's a great job.
She even pulled the Bible reference that you pulled.
That's right. That's the same Bible reference.
You said she was in the Word. She pulled the Word out.
That's right. So she's having her quiet time right now. Shelby Gibbs. Great job, Shelby.
Good job,
Shelby.
That looks
really, really good. So Shelby, we will mail this to you tomorrow. So in the next couple of days, you will get a $15 gift card in the mail for winning the high school. So
now I didn't tell Matt this to start, but she is wearing the right shade of blue.
No, well the red makes it look really good. The red covers all that up right there. So.
But that's the true garment. The Tar Heels right there.
I don't know about all that. So, yeah.
Sorry.
Congratulations, Shelby.
The red looks good. The red, we like the red there. We like the red. So, all right, guys. Hey, listen, great night, man. This was so much fun. And just know, we do not like you not being here, but we're hopefully over the next couple of months and whatever, going to be able to get back to normal and to what that looks like. So we're excited for that day. But until that day comes, we're going to be here on Transit Live.
We will be here trying to entertain you the best that we can and bringing the word.
That's right. So, all right, guys. We hope you have a great week. We love you, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.
See you back here next week.